on my own way, baby. Separate on my own way, baby. Separate on my own way, baby.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Will Die Holler. How everybody doing, man? You know, it's been a pretty big minute. It's been a little bit, man. It's something like 2 months, whatever. I haven't been in front of the camera. Well, I've been in front of the camera, but you know, I just haven't posted any videos. But you know, this one I wanted to do a specific video before I start posting the videos that I did record. Just saying that, you know, I'm back, and kind of explaining where I've been during my absence while I was MIA. Well, where I've been, man, you know, I took a couple months off, you know, well, I took a couple weeks off, I'm sorry, not months. Took a couple weeks off, and you know, I traveled the world a little bit, man. You know, making this money, man, I wanted to spend it. So, you know, I went out of the country, man, and went on vacation, man, and just enjoyed myself. Nah, that was a joke. It was a lie. I'm joking. Man, I've been in the truck, man. I ain't going no vacation, man. I've been chilling, man. Basically, man, from doing all of this YouTube, man, and driving and everything, you know, I need to take a break from, you know, YouTube. Not saying that I do it that much, not saying that I have that many followers, but as much as I was doing it, or I was trying to do it, and I like make these videos, you know, you get tired out here on the road, and you just want to when you get done driving a 10-11 hour shift, and you just want to relax, you want to eat, you want to take some time to yourself, go to the bar, grab a drink, get a margarita. Been trying those recently, trying all the flavors and stuff. Not a margarita man, but I've been trying the margaritas, you know. I want to enjoy my little downtime that I have, because if it's a rush load, you know, you got 10 hours, man. If you gotta take a 10-hour, get on the road after your 10 hours is up, you know, that means you know, to get a good night's sleep, man, you only got like 2 hours to bull crap. You know, 8 hours is the optimum amount of time for a real good sleep, for your body to actually recharge and everything. So, you know, if I go out to to Applebee's or something, I get me a nice little burger, I get me a nice couple drinks from happy hour, you know, I gotta go sleep that off before I get back on the wheel. So you gotta, your time is limited, you know. But anyway, man, I just wanted to enjoy, you know, myself outside the truck, because people don't realize this, but if you're sitting up in this truck and you're not enjoying, you're sitting in this truck, you're driving to point A to point B, you're not getting out to enjoy the cities that you deliver in or whatnot, then yeah, you know, it's you're gonna resent this, man. You're gonna resent trucking, man. And I don't want to do that. You know, I want to, you know, actually enjoy what I'm doing and explore these different cities that I go to. Like, think of it like this: in the last like maybe 2 weeks, I probably done seen like 5 movies, man. I went to I didn't see that many. I think I went to go see I fell asleep in like 2 of them, but you know, that's still that's what I do. I go to, that's how tired I am. I try to go to the movies and I fall asleep during the movie, not because the movie's boring, but you know, just because I'm tired, my body's exhausted. But still, it's nice to be outside of the truck. I went to go see Office Party, Christmas Office Party. I've seen that new Underworld. I just saw that like 2 days ago. I saw that Harry Potter like spin-off, the Fantastic Beasts or something like that. I caught a little bit of Fences, but you know, that wasn't my movie. That was actually, shout out to my boy Black Lion. We met up out there in what was that, Fiora? Yeah, we met up out there in Fiora, Illinois, You know, me and my boy Black Lion, man, we went to the movies. We had some Applebee's, went to the movies, had a few drinks, and then we went out on a night out of town, man. That's what I'm saying, man. As a trucker, man, you get to these towns, man, you gotta have Uber, man. You gotta have Uber, because you get to the city, you park your truck, hit up Uber, and you go, man. You go out and you enjoy what you're working hard for, you know. See these cities, man. But that's beside the point. This video right here, man, I wanted to talk about in this video, for me, speaking from my personal opinion. Remember, guys, this is my opinion. I can't speak for all these other companies. I'm just speaking from my opinion. So you take it as, if you like my advice, you take it as that. It's just an opinion. I'm not saying that this is actually the best, but for me, the best time to come to Prime, man. And I'm gonna give you my reasons why I feel like this, like the time that I'm gonna say is the best time. The best time to come to Prime for me, I think, is either right before like the end of December, in between the end of December and the end of February. From that time, that whole time. So from I would say the last week in December, well, not Christmas, if you want to spend out there in Christmas. You know what? For those of you who like to spend your time with, want to spend your time with the holidays, let's say from January, the beginning of January to the end of February is absolutely the best time to come to Prime. I feel that way, me per se, because I came to Prime at the end of February. Now, the way I did my 2 weeks out there in PSD. I had my by the middle of March, I had my CDL permit. I started my I had my license. I'm sorry, by the middle of March, I had my license. I was in T&T phase. 2 months from the middle of March is, you got April, middle of April, middle of May. Middle of April, middle of May. So now by if you got some problems, whatever, the end of May. So let's say you had some issues in your T&T phase or your PSD phase, which some people, I didn't have any issues, but some people might have issues. So let's just say you had some issues. That's 2 weeks of issues that you could deal with. Trainer went home for a week or whatever, blah, blah, blah. By the end of May, you should be upgrading. The weather is getting better. It's springtime now. The weather's good, and that's when freight start picking up in June. Now, that's the best time to come to Prime, because you don't have to deal with, when you come to Prime in the end of February. If it's a horrible winter, you're gonna deal with a little bit of the end of winter, because winter ends on the 21st of March. So you're gonna deal with that little bit of winter. You're gonna get a little bit of snow, winter driving in, a little bit. Then you're gonna get your driving in for the spring, and then now summer, fall, and then winter comes back again. And by the time winter come back again, you're gonna be familiar with your truck by the time winter come in. So even though this has been my first full-blown winter, today is the 10th, January 10th. You know, winter's not over. I got another 2 months before winter's over, but we had some pretty bad storms already, and I've driven through some pretty bad storms. Check out that picture. I've driven through some pretty bad storms. So because I'm familiar with my truck and how my truck runs, it's easier for me to drive through those winter conditions. Now, you never know what's gonna happen. The truck right next to you might be speeding, slide off, hit you, cause a chain reaction, whatever the case be. That's something that, you know, you can't predict. So every day we out here putting ourselves on the line, because the next person driving next to you might be a total douchebag and not being able to do not driving like they really should be. So we out here, and that might happen. Hopefully it doesn't happen to you. Hopefully it doesn't happen to me. Hopefully it doesn't happen to anybody, but it is gonna happen. So it's no need to kind of be, scared of driving in the winter, because you're gonna eventually have to drive in it. And me and my boy Black Lion, like I said, man, we was having this conversation the other day, man. My boy Black Lion, yo, keep me south. That's Mr. Keep Me South. He likes to stay in south, in the hot and the warm states. But it happens this way. This last week, it snowed across America. There wasn't not one state that didn't get snow. Even northern Florida had snow. You had snow in Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, all those typical hot states, southern states that are normally hot. They had snow. You can't avoid it. And to be honest, when it gets down there, sometimes it's not snow, but it's because it's so hot down there that it's wet. So it's freezing rain. It's icy. It's ice. Ice is worse than snow. I'd rather be up in Indiana, Ohio, and I'd rather be up there in Ohio and this guy gets some snow and go through powder than have to go through that icy condition, that black ice. Get hit up with the black ice, man. It's bad out here, man. My trainer, man, Rule, man, he had an incident a couple days ago, I think it was about a week now. But and it's scary. It's scary, man. And I'm glad that he didn't get hurt. I'm glad that it wasn't as bad as it could have been. And I'm glad that somebody was looking out for him, and he prevailed through it. He did everything that he could, but it didn't turn out to be as bad as it could have been. So man, check out his page, Dominican Scarface, man. Go check out his page and check out the video and see what he been through, man. And it opens your eyes to this winter driving. Me per se, man, I look at it like I'm from New York, and I lived upstate. Actually got my license upstate New York. So I first started driving upstate New York, and it snows upstate. You guys know. You guys seen Buffalo. I'm not all the way up there. I wasn't all the way up there in Buffalo, where it really, really snows and comes down. At Syracuse area, Kingston area, I was up there by Monticello, Liberty. Shout out to those people out there. Sullivan County, Middletown. Shout out to Orange County over there, Middletown. That's where I learned how to drive, and the town don't stop. You got to go to work even though it's coming down and it's a snowstorm. It don't stop. It don't stop. Life still goes on. So school might close, school might have a 2-hour delay or something like that, but for the most part, you got to go to work. That's how it is. Unless it's really, really bad and they advise you not to drive. They shut the roads down or something like that. But New York, that's one good thing about New York, being from New York, is they all throughout the New York state, they on top of the snow. For the most part, they try to be. When you get further up north, it's a little bit more harder to contain. But especially New York City, they clean the streets quick, man. They try, unless it's a blizzard. A blizzard you can't do nothing about, because it's just gonna, once you clear it, it's just gonna boom, 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 pack on. So that's one good thing. But when you get down to these southern states that are hot, typically they're not as prepared for the snow, because they don't normally get hit with snow, so they don't have as much equipment as we have in New York. We got in New York City, man, the garbage trucks got plows on them. You got the DOT salting trucks, and then you got the sanitation department coming through with plows on their truck. So that's how it is in New York, man. But we gotta be careful, man, out here. I think that's why. That's exactly why, the best time to come to Prime. Get some experience under your belt, man. The worst time to come to Prime, my opinion, is for you to come in October or something. I mean, don't get me wrong, you could come in October and then you upgrade, but for you to upgrade in the wintertime, that's pretty much, and you going out on your own by yourself, and you're going in the wintertime, that's a little bit rough, man, to try to do that, man. You're trying to get a feel for your truck and being on your own, and you trying to be cautious driving through this horrible winter. So at least if you come like at some time around February, you know, you get that, by the time you upgrade, you're gonna feel comfortable behind your own truck. And now all you gotta do is get comfortable with the weather. So that's just my opinion, you know, for the best time to come to Prime. The best time to sign that lease. I'm not gonna say the best. I don't want to say the best time to come to Prime. I'm gonna say the best time to sign your lease to upgrade on your own. You know, make sure you do it in these warm months. Rest in peace to Rodney, man. Truly miss him, man. Truly miss that guy. But that guy, man, smart man, man. You know, his goals was, his intentions were to, he could have been upgraded. His intentions were to ride that winter out with Junior and, you know, and get that experience, because that's a smart mentality. You know, instead of upgrading before winter, man, get that experience with somebody else. So, you know, unless you came in and you got a little bit of winter experience, or you're already comfortable with going on your own. You know, a lot of people looking at this Prime as a way to get rich quick. You're not gonna get rich quick off of coming into Prime. Prime is a startup company. You're gonna get your experience. You're gonna get the knowledge, man. I was talking to a fellow driver, Man of the Land. His YouTube channel is Man of the Land, man. You know, we was having a good conversation about businesses and everything. I'm not gonna put his business out there, but you know, that's for him to tell. You go look at his page and you go check it out. But check him out, Man of the Land. And you know, we were talking about some business, you know, goals and about this industry. Just talking to him just today about how people come in here with the wrong mind state. You know, you gotta have the right mind state. You gotta be willing to don't think you're gonna come to Prime and not work hard and the money is just gonna fall in your lap. It's not gonna happen, man. You gotta run hard. You gotta work hard for your money. You gotta work hard. And no matter where you go to be successful in this world, no matter what you do, what occupation you have to work hard at it. Nobody's gonna hand you $1 million. Shit, nobody gonna hand you $1,000 unless you lucky and you win the lotto. Then, you know, then you got a chance. Other than that, man, it ain't gonna happen, brother. But I got some more videos coming up soon, man. I got some more topics that I wanted to talk about. This video ran a little bit longer than what I wanted it to, but will die holla. Everybody stay true, be real. I'll holla at you.
I ain't riding no waves. Too busy making my own way, baby. Surfing on my own way, baby. Surfing on my own way, baby. Surfing on my own way, baby.